inspires listeners to do what they thought was once impossible. Hi, my name is Gilbert Patino, and I'm here to help you, to motivate you, to push you, to show you that it can be done, and nothing is going to stop me. Let's go.
What is up, y'all? Good afternoon, man. I hope everybody's having an awesome day. Today, it starts with small changes to get greater results. Small changes, that's all you need to do. So a lot of people like, man, you know what? I'm trying to lose weight. I don't know what to do. And I'm trying to get better. I don't know what to do. So it starts with small changes. So say you have, you want to lose weight. Say, most of the time when people want to lose weight is because they have health problems. They might have type 2 diabetes. They might have high blood pressure, anxiety, depression, whatever it might be. It all comes from sugar. And today, it all starts with little changes. Sometimes people say, man, I can't do that. But it's because they're trying to do drastic moves. They're trying to do like these big moves. And not all of us can do that. So small changes. What I was doing in the very beginning, the first thing I did was throw my bread away. So I no longer ate bread. And now, to be honest with you, I don't even like bread. And if I do eat bread, it's solar bread or some bread that's a very low carb bread for you. That's almost no bread at all. And, and I enjoy it. Another thing you can do is change out your milks. Get almond milk. Start if you have to start with the almond sweetened milk, then start out with that, and then later on you go with almond unsweetened milk. Definitely change out your sugar. Change out your sugar for Lakanto monk fruit. And I'm looking at this camera, look at all the cameras. But it definitely starts with you. It starts with you. For some people that are new to my show, I changed my life 5 years ago. So I'm celebrating 5 years. 5 years, guys. 5 years. It's time to celebrate, 5 years. And I've been able to keep off the 98 pounds that I dropped. It's an amazing lifestyle. I work hard every day, but I promise myself, man, I'm not going to get sick. I don't need doctors and honestly, doctors only take care of symptoms. They never take care of the disease. And that's coming from an awesome Dr. Jason Fung. And sometimes we find ourselves like I got friends right now and pray for my friends that are going through getting their limbs cut off, and they don't have to go through this. I've been trying to help people, but sometimes people they don't want the help. No matter what I do, I call people and everything. Sometimes they just don't want help. They might say they want it, but they don't want to do the hard work behind it. They don't want to make the sacrifices. They don't want to make the changes. And it's small changes. If you're diabetic, no matter if you're type 1 or type 2, type 1 is very hard because you're no longer making insulin, right? And sometimes you go into dialysis and everything. But if you change the sugar that you're eating, you still can help yourself. You still can help yourself from getting worse, And so, my journey started 5 years ago. I became type 2 diabetic, and that was the last thing I wanted to become. I was like, oh my God, type 2 diabetic. I do not want to become type 2 diabetic because I seen my dad go through it. My dad's no longer here. In 95, he passed away. I see my sister still go through it. I see other people go through it, right? And I'm like, man, I don't feel like, when you hear diabetes, you hear, oh my God, they're going to cut my leg. This is going to happen. I'm going to have to worry about gangrene. I'm going to have to worry about this. I'm going to have to take care of myself. And honestly, that's true, but there's a lot more to it. And if you just start with, it just starts with little changes, and you could beat diabetes. You can beat type 2 diabetes. You could beat high blood pressure, anxiety. You can beat skin problems, psoriasis. I'm not saying right. It'll come to me, but you could beat a lot of things, a lot of health problems, and it all starts with you. It all starts with you and small changes. Small changes, The other day, my kids, I take them away from everything. I try not to give them those no kind of sweets. First of all, they already know about the Kanto monk fruit or the sweetener here that I use because that's all they can have. And cereal, usually I try to make them cereal, but I have been looking for some cereal out there that I'm able to give them. And then really they don't want it. The other day, I'm not gonna lie, my son, he likes the little gold Oreo cookies, and I was at HEB and I was going around and I was like, man, I want to get it for them, but nah, I don't want to do it. I mean, they're ADHD. They're going to get too hyped up and they shouldn't have all this sugar. Sugar's the devil and everything. But I said, no one was around when I was growing up and taking stuff away from me. I wish they would have, but they weren't. So I said, you know what? I'm going to get them these cookies. I'm going to get the thin ones. Like, it makes a difference. And I'm going to let them have a cookie every once in a while. And I did. And I ain't gonna lie, I felt bad because here I am promoting and pushing no sugar, no sugar, no sugar. But kids, like, when you're young, when you're their age and stuff like that, everything's different. It starts at this time, it starts when you get into your late 20s and late 30s, then you can't process food right, and sugar's a real bad thing for you. When you become to your 40s, when you get to your 40s, now your body starts slowing down and it starts holding that sugar in, and then your insulin levels are like going fast, and then your glucose and so much things are happening to your body that are not good. And so when you get to that point, you want to use your fat for fuel. And what does that is the keto lifestyle. The keto lifestyle, man, here I am 5 years later. I remember when people were telling me, you know what? It's not sustainable. You're not going to better do the keto lifestyle. It's dangerous and everything. Now they're like, man, you're still doing the keto lifestyle, bro? Yes. And I'm also doing 20 hours intermittent fasting, And I feel amazing, man. I feel so good. I feel so good. Life is beautiful. My body, I feel good. I got so much energy. I've been going to the gym, guys. They coming. And I'm just happy, man. I'm happy. I'm really happy. I'm happy that, we have good health. We have good credit. You might not think credit's important, but man, credit is very important. And again, it starts with the small changes for your credit. It starts with your small changes. So everything starts with small changes to have greater results. If you wanna slim down, you wanna work out, you wanna put some muscle, then guess what? I go to the gym for like 45 minutes. 45 minutes, I hit the timer, and then I go get on the machines and do it. Depends on what I'm working on that day. And I go do this, and first of all, I get on the machine and I start running a little bit because cardio is very important, for your heart and for everything else. And I do that, and then I get on, I start lifting weights and doing some other stuff. My buzzer goes off, my alarm goes off. 45 minutes. Sometimes I'm still working out. I'll get some more in, or if not, I just go. That's it. I got too many things to do. I got to go. But those are the little changes. It starts with small changes. So I made small changes. You know what? I was working out here at the house, but I said, you know what? I want to go to the gym. I know they have some more equipment that I can use. So I did that, and it starts with small changes. I remember the first time that I was eating a hamburger. I went to Whataburger, and I knew that bread was not good for me. So I threw the bread away. Now I know some of you people say, you know what? He's always talking about sugar, but I don't eat sugar. I don't like sweets. I don't like that. But you know what? Everything turns to sugar. And a lot of people do not know that everything turns to sugar. They don't. And if they do, they're in denial. They don't want to know the truth for what it is. It's sad. It's really sad to me to see my friends that are diabetics, that type 2 diabetics. Type 2, I get excited when you say you're type 2 because I know we can defeat it. But a lot of times I want this more than you do, and we can't defeat it if you don't want it. I can do whatever I can do until I'm blue. But if you do not want it, you won't receive it. Because I ain't going to be around you all the time. So it's up to you. It's up to you. People think, hey, man, I'm doing this. I'm working real hard. And you want to gift yourself. You want to say, you know what? I've been working so hard during the whole week, and now I'm going to go eat like this. Guess what? You just started over. I understand some people out there, they want to cheat. They want to do this. But I always say that when you're doing the keto lifestyle, it's like being married. And it has different levels, right? So if you're barely doing keto lifestyle, you do not want to cheat. You have no room to cheat. There's too many delicious foods that you can substitute. There's no reason whatsoever to cheat. Now, when you reach your goal, when you reach your, hey, man, I'm on the different sides, I'm this, that. If you need to, and if you want to, then maybe you can have a little something. My mom, when I dropped all this weight, my mom was like, oh, mijo, now you can eat tortillas. I said, you know what, Mom? I'm not. For what? For what? I got my low carb tortillas. Hell yeah, I can eat those. So just because it's called self-care, be accountable for you. Yes. And that's the problem that I had for years before. I was never accountable for myself. I've always thought, and that's a good comment. I've always thought that things were supposed to happen for me. I always thought that, you know what, this has to happen for me. Why shouldn't it happen for me? It never did. You got to go for it. You got to make it happen. You got to do the hard work to make things happen for you, And so it starts with small changes. So today I want to challenge you. I want y'all to do small changes. If you're buying the big burger and you're buying fries and everything, get a smaller French fries. Don't just stop all the way, but get smaller French fries. I used to always say, make sure my fries are large, extra large. I want to get the extra fries, and of course they don't give you extra fries, but they try. And so now I go buy burgers. Usually I cook here, but when I go buy burgers, I buy a double meat, jalapenos, everything. We buy bunless. I tell you what, they have some real delicious ones at Freddy's. And they give it to them in lettuce. Matter of fact, I'm going to eat one today probably. And they give it to you in lettuce, and it's so good. And I eat that with a salad or, or some kind of, something I can enjoy myself. If they have fruit, I eat strawberries. But it's little things like that. And believe it or not, you're going to enjoy yourself because you get to taste the meat. You get to taste all the ingredients. It's so good, And you probably, in your head, you're probably saying, man, you know what? I got to have my bun. I got to have my bun. Well, you know what? We all think that way. I ain't had a bun forever. 5 years I ain't had a bun. And I'm good. And these days, keto is very an easy access to get. Now I know there's some people say this is keto, and it's not. So be real careful. That's why I say everybody read the labels, read everything, and make good choices. But it starts with small changes. If you cannot do a small change, something's wrong. Sometimes people, they are set and they're comfortable and they do not like changes. When I started dropping all this weight and becoming a different person, people started disappearing. They started getting distance from me, which was fine. because the people that were getting distance, maybe they were never supposed to be in my life. You know, they felt that way because they felt, man, I got to be somebody else, because Free now, Free's doing this, Free's talking more about Jesus and everything. Now I have to be someone different. Well, you don't, because I'm not here to change no one. I'm here to help someone. And my shows are mainly about helping people with their health, helping people with finances, helping people with their credit, helping people, I'm a life coach. So helping people with their life, with everything, helping them cope, helping them get to the next level, helping them. I had somebody not too long ago say, Free, man, how do you have all these businesses? How do you balance them? How do you do that? And I said, I do. I don't feel like I have enough 24 hours. 24 hours is not enough for me, but I'm able, to conquer everything. I find a way to conquer everything, but it was not always like that. It was never like that. I was always about me. I was never happy. I would pretend to be happy, but I was never happy. Today I'm happy. This is a real smile. I'm happy. Um, but I'm not. I don't settle. There's more out there. There's more out there. I introduced not too long ago. I introduced my company. I haven't fully introduced my company, but I will. And I think next year I'll be doing a lot of income tax. I'll let y'all know. Y'all be seeing all the commercials and everything. But my company is Unstoppable Tax Group. And a shout out to some of my tax friends, and shout out to the ones that, anyway, shout out to them, man. Appreciate them. Someone that's been helping me a lot, with questions and stuff like that, has been Top Tax, Laura. I really appreciate Laura. She's been helping me with questions and everything. She was even, because you could learn stuff from YouTube and you can learn stuff, and I took my test. I did take my test, and you can see my certification. So I did take classes and stuff. But in income tax, when you're doing income tax, it's a lot, believe it or not. And you can't, everything changes every year. Everything changes every year. And anyway, they sent me that letter, and so it's going to be awesome, man. So be looking out for Unstoppable Tax Group. We don't stop till you get your maximum refund. So I do a lot of things, guys. And I know sometimes I'm talking about me, but I only talk about me because I know me. I don't know you. I want to know you. I want to know your story. I want to know. I use myself as an example, to let you know that it could be done, to let you know that you could change your life. I changed my life 5 years ago, from being sick, the last thing, having type 2 diabetes, having high blood pressure, going to sleep sitting down because I had real bad asthma, overweight, depressed, anxiety, just a bunch of stuff that I had, and today I no longer have that. Today I found peace with my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and I make a difference. But it all started with small changes. When I knew I had to change, because if not, I was still going to be type 2 diabetic. I had to do it. There was no doubt about it. I had to do it. I had to do it. And so I started to change little things around. I started doing different things. I knew that I could not no longer eat certain fruits. I knew I could no longer eat anything with sugar. And that's what I did. I stopped eating all that sugar. I stopped doing a lot of stuff. But it started with small changes. And that's how it is. It starts with small changes. It starts with you. I've had other friends pass away recently, and it's very sad. And again, I can't make no one change, but what I can tell you is that if you change, you will love how you feel. You will love your health. You will love how you think. You will love everything. I promise you. It would be like a brand new life, you know. And if you're seeing my eyes like move over the bed, it's because I got all these cameras in here, so I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to like to be able to like this way or this way. But um, so yeah, guys, if I can help you, man, reach out to me 832-715-2557. Lydia, Lydia, my son is on Fortnite. I hate that game. I hate the people that invented Fortnite. I hate the people, and I hope they could hear me right now. I hate everything about Fortnite. I hate it. He's like addicted. You hear him? I told him not to get on that game while I was on it. Now he's gonna get grounded because I told him don't get on that game while I'm doing my show. My office, I have my own office, but it's right close to my living room. And what they should have done is they should have put insulation in my office, and they didn't do that. But I do have my studio panels and everything, but still I need to get it more insulated. So that's going to be my next project. Not me, I'm going to get somebody to do it. But guys, man, it starts with little changes. So change out your oils. You know, if you change out your oils, you won't be getting all that toxic oil. Canola oil is not good for you. It's actually dangerous. It's just like sugar. It's that bad. It's that bad for you. Vegetable oil. Oh my God, another bad one. You know, sometimes people make all this delicious food, but they make it with this nasty oil. Why they use it? Because it's very cheap. It's very cheap. So you do not want to use those oils. So change them out. You know, if I could help you, if you need a coach, if you need a life coach, if you need a keto coach, you need an intermittent fasting coach, whatever it is you might need. If you need someone to help you with your business, to grow your business, you know, if you need a DJ, I do it all, you know. And just to let y'all know, it starts with small changes. Little changes are going to make a big, huge difference, you know. Guys, we're at where we at? We're at 22 minutes. It's only been 22 minutes, so it ain't been that long. But I'm gonna jump off right down next. I'm 30 minutes. I'm gonna jump off real quick. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any questions. But this is me right here. 5 years ago, I lost 98 pounds, and it's the best thing I ever did. If you ain't picked up my #1 selling cookbook, guys, pick up the #1 selling cookbook. Pick it up. Don't just talk about it. Be about it. Go pick it up. There's a reason why you need this cookbook in your kitchen or wherever you're going to put it at. One of the reasons why, because it's like the Bible of keto, you know, and that ain't coming from me, that's coming from a customer. And it's an amazing book. Just this page and this story should be one of the reasons why you should pick up my book, my cookbook. Go look at the results for yourself. Go look at the results for yourself right now. The truth, keto is life. And I don't hold back on anything on this book. The truth, keto is life. If you pick up my book and if there's something you don't like about my book, I will purchase it back from you, you know, because I know the book is amazing. You know, we put everything in it, and it's not just any book. It's all in color. It's all in color. High definition graphics. It's amazing cookbook. Check this out. It has Chinese food. It has Mexican food. It has soul food. It has Indian food. It has that little buttery chicken. Oh my God, it's so good. It has Italian food. It has everything that you could think of it in it. Everything. Another thing. These are all my recipes. They are all custom recipes and they're very delicious. You can make anything. They have substitutes. They have mixed drinks. I show you how to make mixed drinks. I show you how to make drinks. I show you how to make horchata. I show you how to make everything that you think that you cannot have. I will show you in this book. And again, go look at the results for yourself. Go look at people talking about it. For some of the people that picked up my book and have not left me a review, for some reason it's hard for people to leave reviews. I could talk to them like, oh my God, your book's amazing. I got my comadre to buy it. I got somebody else to buy it. They love it. Everybody in my job bought it. But they don't leave reviews. Reviews today are super important. Super important. When I purchase something or when I go buy something, I'm looking at reviews. So that's like the 98% thing that people do. So go, if you bought my book, go leave me a review. And even if you left me a review already, go leave me another review. Go over there and put on there, man, you know what? I've been having Free's book for a year and I lost this weight. Or Free changed my life. Free's helped me with my diabetes, because I have. So I need y'all to go over there and I need y'all just to, leave me another review. Get my book out there. This book's so powerful. A lot of times people pick up books and they buy stuff and it's never going to help them. It's never going to make a difference. Again, it starts with small changes. Think about it. You small change. You pay $27.99 for this book that Amazon mostly makes. So you pay $27.99 for this book. But yet you transform from this book. This book changes your life. This book changes your life. All the recipes that people have seen me cook, and I still cook from this book. Look, let's just say this. You want Chinese General Chicken? Guess what? Tell me that does not look good. The thing about it, it's amazing. It tastes amazing. You cannot tell a difference. A lot of recipes that I made in my book, I would make them, and sometimes they would still taste great, but they had too much carbs. And I'm like, no, I got to go lower. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to go lower. And then I went lower. And then there's nothing that's not keto in my book. I say it's a low carb keto book, but honestly, everything in the book is keto. Appetizers. And it's a beautiful book. Look, me and my wife, we put so much into it, like all the drinks. Look, I'll show you how to make this. This is so good. I'll show you how to make pumpkin spice latte. How to make hot chocolate. Everything. Remember, it's about substituting. It has my story when I was in the hospital. Why I changed, why. It has all the transformation. Look, before and after pictures. Hey, this is real. And this can change your life. This can help you. Right now, you probably have diabetes. You might, hopefully not. But a lot of times people, man, it's like, 85% of people these days are overweight. Some are obese. Some, it's true. It's facts. You can go see this. You can go look it up for yourself, And what's the better way to take care of yourself? By what you put in your system, by what you eat. Eating the right foods is medicine. You do not, look, this is cereal. You don't have to go to a doctor. You don't have to have appointments. You don't have to spend so much money in medication. $27.99 can stop you from spending all that money for metformin, for the shots, for insulin, for anything. And it also can help you, from anxiety, from depression, from everything else. It all starts with what you put into your system, and it's right here. It's right here, guys. I'm not about selling books because I don't make a lot of money. Amazon makes most of the money. I'm about helping you with your health. I made this book. The biggest reason why I made this book was because I wanted to change the world. I wanted to help people. I wanted to show people that there's a way that you don't have to be sick. There's a way that you can defeat any sickness you have, any health problem you have. There is a way. Besides praying to your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and giving them the thanks and putting all the glory on him, besides all that, you have to work hard. You have to want this. And there's a way. The truth, keto is life. This book, I put it against anyone's book. Anyone out there that done a keto book, I put it against anyone's book. And I promise you, this book will come on top because it's an amazing cookbook. Guys, man, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Be blessed. If I can help you with anything, reach out to me. 832-715-2557. Guys, remember, it's the little changes. It starts with small changes, very, very tiny small changes to get greater results. God bless everyone. Take care of yourself. Again, if I could help you, reach out to me. Bye-bye.
Sugar is the devil. Keto is life TV.